Good morning, ladies. I hope we're all having a good Wednesday morning, whatever day it is. Days of the week just blend one into the other at the minute. So, we will get going. We're going to do a full body workout. You will need a weight for this. We're going to be doing that one where you basically go from one kettlebell exercise to the next for the first half of the workout, and then we're going to body weight work and cardio work for the second half of the workout. So we're going from a deadlift to a bent over row to an upright row to a squat to a shoulder press to a swing, and then we're down into body weight work for the rest of the round. We're going to open a couple of windows, so get yourself ready to go. Get air going through this house. And whenever you're ready, we'll take it on the toes. Nice and light. Get the blood going, get everything moving, and let's get ourselves wakened up, wherever you're from, whatever way you say it. We'll get our body moving. And your jacks, just to get up. You get in the forward, back into the stride. Back into your jacks. And left team, let's go. Just speed that up with hand, let's go. Push it. 3, 2, 1. Just plant the feet. We'll circle them arms. Back to the arms. Relax that, hands in the hips, just circle that around, loosen out the hips. It's basically you're sitting a lot at the moment for work. You get the hips lubricated out, change. Relax that. Just raise this up very slightly. So we cut out the shoulder press every time we come into that. So, grab the toes, sit down now, stretch through that, stretch that up, back in now, stretch that up, then we'll sit down now, knees out, chest tall, and rotate. Relax that. Push-up position. So again, you can elevate the hands with this. If you can't do this off the floor, elevate the hands up onto a higher surface. Stretch that out and round, change. Stretch that out and round, change. Two more. That's all. And bring it down. Off your side, top knee up, and then we're rotating. They open up through and close that in. So open it up in, close it in. One more, then we'll change sides. Same thing on the other side. We'll just bring that round. Hand, top of the hand, top knee up to that chest. And rotate. And then bring it onto the back. Feet on the floor, roll through the spine, glute squeeze at the top. So rolling up through the each vertebrae on the way up and the same on the way down. One more to make 6, and we'll bring that up. Right. So, like I said, we are going to go from deadlift to kettlebell row, upright row to squat, shoulder press to kettlebell swing. And then we're moving onto the floor for a press up, flipping around to a dead bug, back on the feet to a sprint, down into an oblique crunch, up into an inchworm or a push-up plank, and then jumping jack to finish. So it's all kettlebells for the first one. We're not really leaving this bell down once we start to the bell. The idea is that you're nearly holding on to it for the first 6 exercises as we flow through each one. So once you're ready, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hips in, chest up. So again, we're sitting back, standing up. It's coming from that hip joint. As we do it, stretch back, hips in, squeeze, chest stays tall. You're not slouching on the way down. Don't collapse into it. Keep the chest up. Right back of the hips, stand up out of that. Halfway through. Last hand. And time. Keep that bell. You're going to that bend over a row. So chest tall, elbow back, control the way down. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Elbow back, control, elbow back, control. Don't worry if you don't have a weight, grab anything for resistance at all. 2 litre bottle of water, 1 litre bottle of water, whatever you have that you can just add a little bit of resistance for yourself. Just so you can get working. Just nice control on the way up and the way down, you work that back. We come up in last hand. That's good. 5 seconds. Keep it nice and solid, jerks. And time. We'll bring that up. We're going into an upright row, so the movement is elbows are going up and out to the side. So elbows up and out. Control the way down. Chest tall, shoulders back. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So elbows up and out. Control. Elbows up and out. Control. Nice, solid movements. Up and down. Try not to push your head forwards when you're doing it. Don't duck or don't have your shoulders rounded forward. Shoulders back, chest up, control that way down. Keep that moving, last 10. 5 seconds. And 10. We are going into our squats after that. So we're pulling the bell up to the chest tall, and we're going to sit down and stand up out of that squat. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're sitting down into it, stand that up strong, sit down in, stand up strong. So again, you can use a chair or the sofa as a reference point where you can actually touch it. So you sit back, touch the sofa, stand up where you would sit on the sofa, or you can do it with a kitchen chair if this feels difficult. We want it that you feel comfortable in exercises. I tend to turn the toes out slightly at about 5 to 1 on the clock, and then I open my knees out to allow myself to get deeper into the hips. So it allows me to get a deep squat and then drive up strong with the legs. That's 1. And down. Good. Shoulder press next. Keep that bell. Press it up. Control it down from there. 3, 2, 1. So even the fact that you're holding the weight for this length of time keeps that heart rate up and keeps everything moving. You're not having to change that much into each exercise, because each one of these nearly flows through into the rest. So we're powering through each one solid. That's good, keep that moving. 5 seconds. Time. So the last one, we've got kettlebell swing. Or you do the same movement without weight and your total body extension, swinging up out of that for the same thing. 3, 2, 1, let's go. The only difference is total body extension, you can add the jump at the top, squeeze the glutes in the swing, throw the bell forward, control the way back. Nice and tall, just keep moving solid. Squeeze the glutes at the top and take that back. The short sit back, chest stays tall like your deadlift, and the bell's going forward all the time, you're swinging it out. 5 seconds. And down. Good. Weights down. We're into our body weight work, so we're starting on the floor with our press up. Can be done off the feet or knees. If you need, you can elevate the press up to your kitchen counter, forward and back from this, or you can do it off the floor, off the knees or the feet. I'm going to show the knees on the floor. So whenever you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So hands in the chest, lean in, press back. Bring the arms, press back out of that. Nice and solid. Yeah. 5 seconds. We get another one in. And time. So we're always bending them arms with that press up. We're into dead bug. So arms are up, knees are 90 degrees, shoulders come up, and then you push through the heel, back in, push through the heel, back in, out of that. So it's a controlled movement, out and in. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So heel out, in. If you feel like that's pressure in the back, extend higher. Don't extend lower. If that's still pressure, just hold. And just stay in that position. Shoulders up, nice and 90 degrees, and just to do that hollow hold. You can extend the arms this way if you want, as you do it. But otherwise, just keep that nice and solid. 10 seconds. Five seconds. Nice and controlled. And time. Good. Sprint and spot. So on the toes nice and light. So we've got 3 to go. Sprint and spot, inchworm, and jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Breathe it out. Keep it up. Nice and solid. Just pump that out. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Just keep it light on the feet. Keep that moving. When you're ready, last 10, let's go. Nice and light. Come on, move it out for 10, move it out for 10. Speed it up, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 2 to go. So our inchworm. This can be very difficult for some of you, so the option is to go into a push-up plank and stay there, or a normal plank if you can't do the push-up plank. But the full movement, here, you walk out. Once you get to here, you stop, you hold. You can do a push-up plank. The full movement, you walk back in, you stand up, and then you keep that going. So it's up to you which one you want to do. You can hold that plank, you can do a normal plank, or you can walk in and out. When you're ready, let's go. Nice and solid. Back up. If this is really difficult, don't do it. Just come down into your plank. Remember, the idea is to better yourself, not to make it so difficult that you can't do the workout. So go to the one that you can do. Last 10. One more. And time. And then last one. We're into our jumping jacks. So we've got our low impact jack, side to side, or we've got our high impact jack, pushing it out, whatever suits you best. 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're doing a full break after this. So just keep that body moving, keep it working. And we're going to work you through right to the end. That's it, come on guys. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Drive it out, drive it out, drive it out. Last 10, let's go, speed it up. Come on. Last 5, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Hold on guys, grab a drink. First one done. And I need to open more windows. Because it is warm. So, one more time with that. So again, we're starting with that kettlebell work, 6 kettlebell exercises, and then 6 bodyweight exercises to work the full body the whole way through. With that kettlebell, those 6 kettlebell exercises, there's nothing missed out on. You've got the hamstring and glutes with the deadlift, you've got your back with your bent over row, you've got the shoulders with the upright row, you've got your quads with the squat, you're getting a bit of core in there as well. Shoulder press, you're back in that straight push for the shoulders, and then kettlebell swing, you've got your cardio coming into that. You're also getting hips, hamstrings, glutes, core, shoulders, back, everything's working with that swing when it's done correctly. And then we top it off with a little bodyweight work just to make sure everything is hit properly. Last time, so whenever you're ready. Second one, deadlift to start, bell between the feet, chest nice and tall. Sit back, stand up, and keep that working. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Breathe it in, chest tall, sit back, up and from there. So nice and tall, stand up, glute squeeze, breathe that forward. Keep that moving, guys. Drive it out. Keep it working. 5 seconds. We have one more in. And time. So we're going into the bent over row. Opposite side of the body this time. So I did my right arm last time. I'm going to do my left arm this round. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Elbow back. Control the way down. Elbows back. Control the way down. Keep that chest nice and tall as you do it. So we're not slouching, we're not pulling short up to the shoulder, we're driving the elbow back, the bell should come around the hip at 90 degrees. So the arm's at that 90-degree position, and then controlling that way down. Nice, bring it up, keep it moving. That's 5. And 10. Good. Stand up, upright row, elbows come up and out to the side. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Shoulders back, elbows up, control that way down. Elbows up and out to the side, relax the neck, keep them shoulders back, keep that moving strong. That's it, keep it up guys, 5 seconds. Last one. 10. Good. So we're into our squat. So you can lock it up the front. If you need a chair behind you just as a reference point, just pull a chair out, touch the chair, stand up. You'll not go as deep, but it'll give you that, take that fear of falling out of it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Sit down, stand up out of that, sit down into it, stand up out of that. So again, my toes are turned out very slightly if I do 1, and then I just push my knees out in line with the toes, so it's not overly deep or overly wide, so I'll show you here. So it's not, I'm not pushing them way out, just letting them open up. So that allows me, if I want, to get as deep as I want with that squat, but you don't need to go that depth. So down, stand up. The main one is that you're not doing this. You're leaning forward but not bending your legs. What people tend to do when they're not used to squatting is they use their back. So make sure you're bending your knees and going down, chest tall, tight. Shoulder press, again above the head. If you feel the back was arching or you have pressure on the back there, split your stance, squeeze your glutes, push from that split stance. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice and solid. Keep it up. Breathe that out, keep that moving. Last 10. And then after this, you've got your kettlebell swing or your total body extension. And 10. So, swings when you're ready, or the extensions. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pop the hips, drive, drive, throw it forward. So again, it's a small sit back, stand up, glute squeeze, the belt's coming forward, chest is tall. We keep that swing moving. That belt's coming around hitting me in the body again because I'm not leaning with my back. I'm doing a small sit back and then I drag my hips forward as I stand up, and that hip drive throws the bell. Last one, and weights down. Almost there, guys. We've got 6 to go, all body weight. Starting with that press up, and again, that press up can be here. Lock it solid, bend, press, out of that. Whenever you're ready. 3, 2, 1. Bend the arms, and let's go. Lean in. Press back. Lean in, press back. Nice and controlled. It's an elbow bend, so bend your arms. This is what we're trying to do. Nothing else is moving. We're bending our arms. We're straightening our arms. Bend our arms. If you can't do this, guys, go back up to that kitchen counter or elevate yourself. Put the hands at the edge of the sofa or at the kitchen table as long as it's stable and jam against the wall. And do it off that. There's no shame in having to raise up. This is what I do with clients. Last one. And the gym. I put a bar into the squat rack and move that bar up or down based on how strong they are when they're not able to do it off the floor. Some of them it's up that can counter height. That's how strong they are. You don't start doing things based on what you think you should be doing. You do it based on where you are right now and the strength you have. When you're ready, dead bug. Let's go. Push. So again with this, we can extend as long as you keep your shoulders up. And that's going to add more pressure to the core. Or we keep it here. Or if you want, if that's really difficult or it's killing your neck, keep the head down from there. And just do it with your shoulders on the floor, but keep them arms pushing up. You keep a bit of engagement through that serratus just above the abdominals. Last 10. And push through that heel. Again, the main one is you shouldn't be feeling the back. If you are, you're pushing too low, so push higher from that hip. And tight. We're into our sprints. Whenever you're ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Just nice and light. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Again, last time we're going to speed this up. So you got your sprint, you've got your inchworm, and then we have got your jump attack to finish. The last 2. Once you're ready, we're going to the last 10, let's go. Come on guys, come on, come on, come on, come on, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Push a bit, push a bit, push a bit. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Where are we at? Inchworm. So again, you can hold that push-up plank. You can hold a normal kneeling plank. You can hold a full plank. Doesn't have to be the inchworm. Inchworm's just walking out to a plank position of a push-up and walking back in. We're not letting our hips collapse. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So as I walk out to here, get full plank. I'm not letting this happen, collapse. And then I walk back in. You can bend your knees if you need, and walk from a bent knee. Core tight. Walk back in. We will stand that up. Bend that down. Walk it out. Core tight. Bring it in. Stand it up out of that. Keep that nice and solid. Last one. Tank. And then jumping jacks to finish. So once you're ready, again, we've got low impact jack or we've got high impact jack. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now breathe. And then last 10, we're going to finish it out strong. You're not slowing down the last 10. You're with me, you're going faster, and we're finishing this out strong. So when you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Finish strong, finish strong, finish strong. 5 seconds. Finish it, guys. 3, 2, 1. And we're done. Grab a drink and we will stretch you out. Let's get this out of my way. Whenever you're ready, guys, we'll just pull that arm across the body, straight through. Same thing other side. Just pull the arm through, we're getting through that rear shoulder, into the tricep. Hands out, reach back, open up through the chest. We're going to reach across and change. Bring that down, hands around the back, shoulders back, straight head up. Balance if you need from there. Like I say, there's no harm in having balance. Knees are together, body straight is what we want to get the stretch through that quad. Chin sides, foot up, knee together, body straight. Relax that down. Leg straight, step forward, step back into the hip. The straight set hamstring, you can lift the toe up if you want to get into the calf. Balance on the bent knee at the back. And we will change, same thing, step back, leg straight. Bring that up, and last one, big step back. Pelvic tilt forward, sink into your stretch. Change sides. Pelvic tilt forward, sink into your stretch. And relax that up. And that's us. Well done, guys. Wednesday done. Have a good one. We will be back tomorrow.